gosh. Is this not the most amazing camp you have ever seen? Yeah!
This is so cool.
So essentially, you know, Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous is about, you know, a bunch of, you know, teenagers who get the opportunity to go to Jurassic World and study dinosaurs and be a part of this magical moment of opening this park, reopening the park. And of course, as a Jurassic Park story goes, it goes wrong. You know, fences go down, dinosaurs escape. And I'm sort of, you know, play Dave with my cohort, you know, Jamila, who plays Roxy, who we're trying to, you know, herd these kids and hopefully keep them out of dinosaur mouths or claws or, you know, all those things.
What was that?
Asset out of containment. Repeat, asset out of containment.
Really, and what I really think is cool is obviously I get to be a part of this story, but really it's the kid story. You know, it's these teenagers' story to, you know, survive on their own. It sort of reminds me of like what the magic of young Steven Spielberg was, which is that Amblin sort of thing, which is like the focus on the kids and how the kids are the heroes of the story. They're not the ones that are sort of complacent. They're the ones that are, you know, surviving and fighting against the grain. And those are the movies that I grew up watching. And so I think even just getting to sort of be the, you know, adults in sort of that story is like kind of that's why it's sort of a dream come true for me, is it feels like I get to be a part of the seminal movies that define Steven Spielberg. Like that's sort of what this feels like to me.
What? Huh?
For the vlog. Keep telling your little story.
You are the first kids in the entire world to ever experience the awesomeness that is Camp Cretaceous.
I don't do well on windy roads.
Okay, you're gonna do a bunch of pants, right? So here's the situation is, you know, you're running through the woods, and then at the very end of all these pants, you're gonna say, whew, I'm glad we're not around dinosaurs anymore. And so just keep panting, and then just like give us a few takes. So you're just like kind of panting and doing that. And it's also soundproof. So you just see these like adults on the other side, sort of a dark, like lit room kind of going. Oh wait, Glenn, can we take that back? And you're like, it's sort of like you just sort of like have to kind of play with it because the peanut gallery is behind this like glass. You can't hear what they're saying. So you just sort of have to like give it up. There's like, it's just sort of play. You just have to kind of be a kid and have fun with it. But I really, really enjoyed the process. It's a great group of people. And, you know, thank goodness I'm sort of a big kid. So it all sort of worked out.
As our first campers, we've lined up exclusive behind-the-scenes tours of Jurassic World, as well as kayaking, rock climbing, obstacle courses, and of course, real dinosaurs!
You sort of just have to kind of be, you know, goofy and fun. And the energy, I mean, this is why Robin Williams, you know, playing like the genie was so magical, is like his energy, the way he could kind of like, you know, cater and tailor his voice to certain characters and make it so specific. It's really a skill. Like when you see people that have been really successful in this genre, it's like, it's a very emotionally draining thing. Every time I'd leave, I was so excited about what I just did, but I was like, wow, I'm sort of lightheaded. Like that was a lot of, you know, I was like 40 minutes of voiceover, but I was like, I'm pretty tired. I'm a pretty energetic guy. So it is its own art form for sure.